Well, here's an interesting turn of events. Apparently, tonight is the night that my channel is going to hit 500,000 subscribers. Now, what's interesting is that all of my usual viewers are sound asleep right now. But there's just never a good time to do this stuff, right? And I figured, well, geez, 500,000 is a lot of, that's a lot. So I figured we'd go live and let this happen live, because this is pretty cool. We're 3 away. It's weird. The channel's been growing really well this year. We've been very blessed, having a lot of successful videos that connected with people. A lot of things happening. Hey, what's going on, Matt? My ADV, good to see you. Peyton Halloween GT, good to see you. I know it's a really weird time, like it's whatever time it is here, almost 9 o'clock, and it's just funny that I have surgery scheduled tomorrow, and I am like completely going under the knife. They did a knee replacement back in July, and they're going to do the other one tomorrow, actually really early. I'm going to be in the operating room at 6 a.m. So I'm going to be out of here in about another, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours. I have to head over to the hospital. So it's just weird that this started happening. This just happened to hit, looks like we're going to hit it tonight. But it's been such a fun ride. We've had such a great community. Yeah, 3 away. Isn't that pretty cool? That's not bad, right? I'm getting close now. The channel tends to grow somewhere around a new subscriber about every 3 or 4 minutes, which sounds slow. Hey there, Tish. How you doing? Good to see you. Savvy Tech Tips. Good to see you. Good job, Daniel. Long time follower. Yeah, no, I know the name. I appreciate that. A lot of congratulations. I appreciate that. Oh, wait, we lost one. Sometimes, see, this is what happens. Sometimes you go backwards. You go forward and you go backwards. It's funny because on my channel, we actually tend to lose about, hey, Beanie, how you doing? We lose about 25,000 subscribers every single month. And it freaks people out when I tell them that. Like, you lose 25,000? What did you do? Did you say something to upset them? And just the way that YouTube works is that, there's people who will unsubscribe for a whole lot of reasons. Most of the time it's because they just don't need your channel anymore. Like maybe they've moved on to a different software. They're not interested in editing anymore. All that stuff happens. But on my channel, it can be anything. It can be live streams. Sometimes people come to live streams and they ask a question, they don't get answered, and they decide to unsubscribe. Subscribers themselves, I care more about connecting with people and comments and views and being able to do live streams and actually talk to people. So, but it's fun to just watch this happen because I started so long ago. This started in July of 2018. We started this channel. And it was only about a year ago I put a post up on the community tab saying, hey, we hit 300,000 subscribers. It took us 7 years to get there. Almost 6 and change. And here we are, not that much longer. Wow, 1 away. This is crazy. At 500,000, I never thought that we would do, hey, Noah, how you doing, pal? Good to see you. I never thought that we would be, here. I didn't know. There it is. 500,000 subscribers. 5,001. 500,001. That's incredible. Listen, the reason I'm able to do this is a couple of people I have to thank. I have to thank Megan, first and foremost, who runs the office, handles all the heavy lifting. Does all the things that allows me to just make content. She deals with all the sponsors. She deals with all of the emails. She deals with all of the money. She deals with all of the taxes. She deals with all of the stuff in the front of the house. So I can just sit here and I can just make content, and she handles the rest. Scheduling, planning, trips, flights, hotels, all of it. She does all that. So I couldn't do this without her. And we have some great sponsors on this channel. I have to thank Black Magic Design. Here, we're going back down. Let's see if we can hit it twice today. Black Magic Design, who's the makers of DaVinci Resolve, who have been here supporting the channel for the last year. They just signed on for another year. We're so happy to have them working with us. Our good friends at Storyblocks, got my Storyblocks mug right there, who have been here for years now. We love them too. OpusClip, who just came on, working with OpusClip. These sponsors are what allow me to make this content. But the people I have to thank most is you guys. I mean, if you guys weren't here and watching the content and engaging in the comment section and helping me grow the channel, this is all pointless. All of this stuff. If we're not doing this, if you're not here, it doesn't matter. So you guys are the real reason I'm here, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I love getting to meet you guys in person when that happens. I love getting to talk to you in the comments section. I love getting to talk to you in live streams, and hitting 500,000 subscribers for me is something I just never thought I'd be able to do. I honestly thought that this channel just wasn't built to be that big because it's a small niche. Some channels, everyone thinks that like, oh, you know, getting 1 million subscribers or 2 million, that's success. But we're very happy here. It's a small channel, but we're in the top. We've talked about this before. We're in the top, 0.5% of all channels on YouTube. It's a very hard thing to grow a channel. So, oh, look at that. Super chat. Thank you very much, my friend. You and Megan worked with both. Congrats. Thanks, Toby. I appreciate that. Very nice of you, my friend. Let me see. I've been reading some comments here. It's all about you guys. Always loved your cam. What are you using? This one here is a Sony A6400 with a what do I have on this one? I believe. Oh, hang on. Stuff coming in. That's a Sigma 16 millimeter f1.4 lens. I've got 3 of them in the studio, but I right now I only have this this one on. Wait a second. We got a gift here. Hold on. Let me do this. Megan just handed me this. So this is the noob guy, Daniel Batal. Let's see what it says. Megan, you didn't have to get me stuff. Can I read the card out loud, Megan? What happens? Is it No, it's fine. All right. I don't know if there's any bad words in here. Congratulations. Take a bow for your success. Beam with pride and happiness. Enjoy some time for celebration. Yeah, I'll be under the knife in 6 hours. Maybe we'll have to celebrate later. Know that you're an inspiration. Well, thank you. And it says you have a lot to be proud of. You did it. Congrats, baby. So proud of you. Proud of me. Thank you, Megan. Proud for both of us. It's awesome. We did it. All right. What does this do? You know, there wasn't that long ago that I hit 100,000 subscribers, and YouTube sent me that plaque that is still in a box on the wall because Dee and I got ours at the same time, and his is lost. And I told him I wouldn't open mine until he found his, and we'd open it together. Oh, that's cool. 500,000 subscribers. Is this all subscribers' names? It's all subscribers' comments from your videos. So it's my face, and it says 500,000 subscribers down at the bottom. I see if I get the glare away. And it's all just little comments and people's names, all of your subscriber names in here. This is awesome. Thank you so much, Megan. Very cool. Just what I need, another picture of me hanging around here. Like my face isn't enough. Thank you, Megan. That's very, very thoughtful. I appreciate it. Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's been so crazy to be able to do this. I do have to thank, Dee and a silver play. Dee has a silver play button now. Oh, did Nick tell him? Good. I wasn't going to say anything. That was a secret. Like Nick told me, he finally found it, and he was like, don't say anything. But I found Dee's play button, which was lost in one of the moves, and he said he found it. I didn't know if he'd given it to him yet, though. So that means maybe I'll be able to open mine then. Maybe I can message Dee. Do we know if Dee opened his? Did he already open it? Maybe he left me behind. It's been years now that I've had that thing. When did I hit that? 2020? Well, 5 years ago, I think I got my silver play button. What's interesting is the next play button they give you isn't until 1 million subscribers, which is like, holy cow. It took me 7.5 years to get to 500,000. Yeah, I'm gonna be retired. There'll be old Crypt Keeper Daniel out here. DaVinci Resolve for noobs. If we can even ever make it. That's crazy. Let me see what we got. Member for 36 months. Level Battalion. Hey, let's chase that million. You're an amazing guy and tutor. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Kadu. This is Kadu's channel, right? Is that you, Kadu? I think so. Hope to see you around a lot more. Yeah, there you go, Kadu Rivera. Yeah, man, I have said all along that I have a a sort of a planned retirement and when I hit 62, that I'm going to try to, thank you very much, Dave. I appreciate that, brother. I'm going to try to lighten up a little bit, but that's 3 years away. So I'm looking forward to 3 years of really grinding hard and seeing if we can really up everybody's level of editing and growing channels. And I'm loving where we're at. So outside of a few things like surgeries and things I have to get through, I'm ready to go full bore. So yeah, it should be good. I think we have some good times ahead. And having, thank you very much, Carlos. I appreciate that, pal. I think that having sponsors that keep coming back and they keep signing back up with us, sponsors that we like, products that we like. We love DaVinci Resolve. We love Storyblocks. We're really getting into OpusClip too. So finding these companies that have been there for us has just been phenomenal, because I think it allows, there we go. Look at those memberships. Gifted. Let me catch it. Oh, slow down here. This was Cha-Ching King gifted 5 memberships, and they were grabbed right up. Grabbed. Nice. We're going to be, I did a quick catch-up live stream, quick one. It was like 2 hours long in the members-only room. For any people who aren't members, we do have a battalion. We call it the battalion. How clever are we, right? If we're going to have a group, it's the battalion, where we talk about channel growth. We talk about channel growth more than anything. We talk about video editing every now and then, but usually video editing we do live on the channel publicly, and then in the group, we have a Facebook group too that goes along with it, that we hang out in there and we talk about channel growth strategies and stuff. So if you're ever interested in that, you can check it out. Let's see. Yeah, very nice, huh? Thank you very much. Most helpful channel. Well, I appreciate that. Everyone's very thankful for you gifting those memberships. I appreciate it too, because those things allow people to come in and hang out in the members only private Facebook group, and I can help them there. We get to do private live streams, and I'm in there usually every week, just answering questions, helping people figure out ideas for content, how to get their thumbnails down, how to get their titles in line. So it's a lot of fun. Noah, I always appreciate you, my friend. You've had a tough year or two here, I know, too. So to see you still in there swinging, man. We've got some great people who are members, channel members, and I'm very fortunate to have such a great group, a great community. We have a great community around here of all types, people who are trying to grow. There's people in the community who don't even really use DaVinci Resolve, people who just want to learn more about growing YouTube channels, because that's really what we talk about, making videos, putting them on YouTube, growing YouTube channels. Though sometimes we get down rabbit holes. Yeah, we do. We sure do. You became a member living in Omaha. David, have you been a member before? If you're not a member, if you haven't been a member before and you became one now, but I get a feeling like you were a member, you may have just re-upped. If you go to the memberships tab on my channel, you'll see once you become a member, it opens up all the perks. There's a perks section. Then there's a link in there where you can go right to the Facebook group and just ask you a couple questions, like link your channel. Just put your channel link up there so we can verify you. Megan handles all that. Of course, handles even more stuff for me. But that's a great group to be in if you haven't been in it yet. It's just one of those places where we surround ourselves with other creators, and there's all kinds of levels of successful creators in there. We've got people who have small channels. We've got people who have 3, 4, 5, 6 big 100,000 subscribers, bigger than mine. And some of the Google Gold product experts are in there. Todd Beaupre, who builds the recommendation system, is usually hanging around in there. Brian G. Johnson, Nick Nimmin. It's just a good place to hang and talk about figuring out YouTube. That's it, because YouTube is such a pain in the butt. Dancing Alone with Rentals, congratulations. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that, my friend. Hey, Sue. Hi, Daniel. Couldn't sleep, and it's 2 a.m. in the UK. Well, I'm glad you're up, because I'm up for a minute here, too. I was literally I got to go to bed early because I got to get up and I got to shower with the special soap before surgery and all this stuff. And I'm all of a sudden I'm looking, I'm like, wait a minute. I think we're going to hit this 500,000 thing here. So it's funny, though. It stalls out. Look at this. It's just whoa, we got 500,000, and now here we are. I'm just going to sit at 500,004 subscribers. That's what you get. And it's been great. We've been growing on average. We tend to gain about 15,000 or so subscribers every month, and we lose about 2,500 every month. So we end up, I think the net positive is about another 12,500 or so subscribers. We've been around there somewhere lately. And it's just been great to watch the community grow. I really do my best to stay in the comments section and talk to everybody and answer questions. It's just one of those things that's very important to me. You guys are all really important to me. So every person who's a subscriber leaves a comment and talks to me, I'm usually there. There's some get filtered out, but I try to answer as many as I can. Home Rapid Repair. YouTube is a weird animal. It's not it's not intuitive for the creator to always know what to do next. Boy, that's a mouthful. That is a mouthful. Yeah, I mean, you said it all right there. It's, there's not one correct way to grow a YouTube channel, right? But it does all begin with learning how to make content, video content, which is why I really focus in on trying to remove as many of those hurdles as I can, because especially with certain software, like if you find a free software like DaVinci Resolve and then you open it up and you look at it and go, yeah, I have no idea what the heck I'm going to do with this. So trying to help people start by learning to make content and use software. That's my biggest mission, and then get it onto YouTube and hopefully grow channels. Thank you so much, Dr. Sab. I appreciate it. I think the community deserves this. This is a testament to everybody involved. I'm a cog in this wheel. I tell everybody, I am the HNIC. I am the head noob in charge. I'm as big a noob as anybody else. I learn more every day, and I love working with people who are also trying to learn so we can all learn together. So this is a team effort. Absolutely a team effort. Yeah, but you keep the best of the best subscribers. That's true, right? Hey, listen, they call it churn. There's going to be some people who hang out. There's going to be some people who leave. And it's just the way it is. It's just, that's a natural thing that happens. That some come, they stay, some go. There's no animosity or anything there. It's just, I just always want to try to make sure that we're bringing in more people to the channel than we're losing people. And there have been times in my life where this channel has, lost subscribers. We've had months where we were transitioning after coming out of the whole Filmora debacle when they changed the licenses, and it was right before then. I was trying to find my feet on what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to do Filmora anymore. And we were talking about channel growth, and I just hadn't found my groove again. And then, I started using DaVinci Resolve, and that's where I found my groove, just going like, I think this is a tough software. I think people wouldn't mind having some help. So it's been a great thing. And then having them work with the channel and be sponsors is just fantastic too. The goal this month is to learning DaVinci Resolve. Thanks to you, Daniel. All right, Sue, now listen. DaVinci Resolve is like 4 professional level softwares put together into one. So know that going in. Don't let it freak you out. You do not have to learn everything to use the software. It's almost like trying to learn Adobe Premiere Pro plus Adobe After Effects plus Adobe Audition, and then maybe a color grading tool on top. So just kind of get in there, start small, just learn the basics, and don't let it overwhelm you. That's one of the things that I made that mistake when I first started using it. I was kind of like, let me learn everything. Here I am this many years later, after using it 2.5 years later, and every day I learn something new. And every time I learn something new, I share it with the community. And every time the community asks me questions, half the videos that I do are people in the community saying, how do you do this? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Let me open up the software and see if I can figure it out. And if I figure something out, I share it, I share it with you guys. Love your stuff. Thanks, Manly Clownfish. I appreciate that. And then I appreciate the congratulations. 500K, this is great. Look at the stat, is the population of the city of Omaha. No kidding. Is it really? That's awesome. Yeah, subscribers, I love it. I mean, it's a nice thing. It's a nice achievement. But for me, it's really about how many people are watching, how long are they watching, are they commenting, are they liking the content, are they sharing the content? Because you can be a great part of the community and never have hit subscribe, and that's fine. You don't have to subscribe to be part of the community. The great thing about YouTube is if you start watching channels and engage with them, that YouTube will serve you more of that content. So there's plenty of channels that I'm subscribed to that I do not watch, and there's plenty that I watch that I'm not subscribed to. So, you know, subscribers is just a kind of a cool metric that kind of reminds you that you've been working at it. I have no idea what this denomination is. It's a super chat of 10,000 KRW. Someone has to help me, but thank you. You Beast. Absolutely adore your channel. Thank you so much for this super chat, Mr. Meisner. And I really appreciate that. All the super chats and all of the, I get super thanks too, which I really appreciate. A lot of people who watch the shorts will drop super thanks in the comments section. And I appreciate all of that because it really does help me buy the stuff, build the stuff in the studio to do exactly what we do, pay for all the subscriptions of everything we do. Thankfully, we don't, you know, even the DaVinci Resolve, like I bought my license for DaVinci Resolve, and whenever they send me some gear and stuff, they usually come with a license, and I'll just give away the license to the community and go, all right, I got the new whatever board, but it came with another license, and we give them away. They're going to give me more stuff this year too. I'm pushing them. I want a couple of different hardware pieces they have. And the ones that come with licenses, I'll definitely give them away to you guys in the community. We'll probably do it in a live stream. I pay attention to the comments section. I pay attention to the people who are engaging in the community. So a lot of times I'll just message people and go, hey, you want this? You know, if they don't have license, we've had a bunch of people in here I've given away. I think I got a duplicate of the speed editor. And so I gave it, you know, to one of the community members, just sent it out to him and said, hey, you have this, you need it. So I always try to do that stuff. I'll always share whatever we got here. You know, if we have extras, we'll send it along. Trust me. Let's see. What am I reading? I'm trying to read some of the comments too. When are you making a sequel to I'm Not a Rockstar? Oh my gosh. Jay, that thing was a monster. I looked at Megan and I was like, do we have time to do like another big video this year? We did a Christmas song last year. I'm Not a Rockstar was 2 years ago. And then we did a Christmas song last year. I don't know if you saw it. And that was another beast of an edit. And this because of because this silly knee replacement surgery I'm doing tomorrow morning. I probably won't have the time because they take a ton of time to do all the writing and everything, but we'll do something fun. I love doing those to just flex my editing skills to see what I can do. I'm always trying something new. So, let me see. What is it? Korean won? Is that what that was? Oh, okay, my Korean won. Gotcha. Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. There you go. All right, my man. There he is. There's his King of Gogos. Congratulations, DV. You rock. Hey, pal. I appreciate that, and I appreciate how active you are in the community. I spend a lot of time. You know, I'm in the comment section a lot, and I start recognizing certain avatars, certain names, people who are in here a lot talking. So it's nice to get to know you guys, even if it's only through the comments section, because I do spend a lot of time there, and then getting to talk to you here in live streams. Really important to me. This community is everything. And I'm going to figure out ways to do more with it. I really do want to create more of a DaVinci Resolve private group that does stuff that's the group we have now, the battalion group, is more YouTube channel growth centric. It's really where we focus on teaching people, better ways to grow a YouTube channel. But not everybody in here who watches the content has a YouTube channel or is trying to grow a YouTube channel. But we do edit with DaVinci Resolve. So don't be surprised if I come up with another kind of group scenario where we do something a little different. That's a little more personal. I've been thinking about how to do some more stuff. So keep your eyes out. We'll see it. Is that Ed? I just saw, there he is. There's my pal, Ed. I don't care what D and Nick say about you, Daniel. You're a great guy. You're a rock star. Just kidding. Yeah, man. I appreciate it, brother. Ed and I go way back. Ed and I have been, I think we kind of came to YouTube not too far apart, kind of similar time. We both learned how to grow channels from all the same people. Huge fans of, for me, of course, Nick Nimmin and D Nimmin. Who I have to thank too for all the things that they've done along the way to help me learn how to do this. And of course, my mentor, Mr. Brian G. Johnson. Without him, I don't think I would have hit the ground running. There's just some great educators out there who have always who's always been around. But a lot of the community members I know before I even ever had this channel. I knew Ed before I had this channel. We had another one called Extreme Food Reviews with my son. So it's been a minute. It's been a minute for sure. Daniel, what's up, Kathy? How are you? Yeah, I'm very excited to see what happens next. Let me see. This is what did you say? Oh, Rick says, this is my first actual live stream. Well, I'm glad to have you with us, Rick. Yeah, we do these. I'm going to get more focused on it. I tend to do live streams once a month, like on a Sunday, usually about 9 a.m. EST. But I'm going to we have more of a global audience, and that's not a great time for certain people. So I'm thinking about doing one of those a month, and maybe we'll start working in another one like on a different day at a different time zone, so that we have a lot of people here that are in places like India and England, and sometimes it works for them and sometimes it doesn't. So trying to make sure we can serve the audience so that you guys can show up at live streams and ask questions, and we can hang out and talk editing and do all that. So there'll be more. There he is. There's my pal, Dom. Hey, Dom, thank you very much. I appreciate that, pal. Dom's another one who is constantly in the comments section. Great community member. I know he's using the free version. Like, I know this. I remember these are the people I talk to. I'm like, what version are you using, and what do you got for a system? And I'm always keeping my eye out for trying to better know the people who are here in the community. You guys really do. It's without you, this doesn't happen. So I really appreciate you guys showing up, leaving comments. Every time you leave a comment, it helps the channel. It helps me know what stuff is working and what you don't like, especially when you ask questions and you say, like, how do I do this? Or how would you do this? You guys really lead the content. You steer the content towards the stuff. If there's anything on the channel that you like, it's probably because you guys have helped steer me in that direction and made sure that when I talk about things, I stay in the comment section and I can see when things aren't working or when things are working. So this is a joint effort for sure. How about the annual all-you-can-eat free picnic and barbecue hosted at Megan's house? Megan, what do you say? All you can eat, man. I'll do that. We should do that. We should do maybe one of these days. We'll do a gathering somewhere. You know what I mean? We haven't really done. I travel quite a bit, so I get to meet a lot of people when we're at events like Vid Summit, VidCon, Social Media Marketing World, National Association of Broadcasters in Las Vegas. We travel a lot, but maybe we'll do something. Maybe we'll set up an event and we can do something that would be fun to get a bunch of battalion people together, and we can do some whatever. We'll talk about channel growth, talk about editing. Or maybe just have some beer and eat some barbecue. I'm okay with that. I'm easy like that. I'll buy everyone barbecue. Let's see. Nice job. Congrats. Hey, thanks, pal. I appreciate that. The tawniest. Not just tawny, but the tawniest of all tawnies. Let's say, you missed the YouTube growth game show I did with D. Yeah, we did. We had a show that was on TubeBuddy first. That was, I don't know if you remember that one. It might have been before your time. It was the D and Daniel show that was, it had its own theme songs and all the same kind of stuff where we would have guests on and we would talk YouTube growth. And then when we left TubeBuddy, we went over to StreamYard and started we had up the idea for the game show. It was a ton of fun. But StreamYard got sold and they wanted me to do the show, but not D. It was really weird. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. If you're not going to have us both do it, we're out. So yeah, don't be surprised if we do something again. I love working with D. He's just wonderful. He's as great a human being in person as he is on the internet. So, and I love authentic people like that. Yes, guys, always try to engage with this content as much as you can. I agree. Well said, Skidoo. Skidoo says it. That means it must be true. Let me see. What is it? What is this? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm practiced for it. DaVinci Resolve for noobs. Is that it? Is that close? How close did I get? I hear it enough that it's like, geez, you'd think I would have it emblazoned in my head, be able to pull it. I should have my tagline down. But I recorded it once a million years ago when we first started the series. Not a million, but 2.5 years ago. And then I tried to change it and put a newer one in, and everyone got really mad at me. And they're like, put the other one back. Put the old one's not even really filmed well, and the audio's kind of crappy because I was testing out stuff. But it stuck with people, and I'm like, all right, well, I guess we'll keep it there. Let me see. Reading comments. Amanda loves music. My first live stream. Subscribed to Daniel last week. I believe you're 59. I am. You're the same age as Rick Astley. Hey, there you go. And you know what? He's never going to give you up either. I'm not going to give you up, but Rick's never going to give you up. I am 59. I know. I'm getting old. Oh, boy. I wake up sometimes and I'm like, how did I get 59? Wasn't I just 39 or 29? Blink and I'm just like, and cut me in half and count the rings. I don't think it's true. I'm just kind of getting through here. Let me see. Guitars and music is, oh man, guitars and music. I love it. I do love music. I spend too much money on guitars. Megan will tell you. I have these guitars out here are mostly like inexpensive ones, but then I have like another room with like the good ones, the ones that, I could have bought a car for the price of the guitars I bought. I do love it. Daniel and barbecue. Yeah, maybe someday. You never know. Hey, things might change. We'll see what happens down the line. For right now, we're going to stick with teaching DaVinci Resolve, editing videos, and growing YouTube channels. There we go. We got a $5 super chat from Rebecca MC. Missed you at Vid Summit. Oh, Rebecca, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was great meeting you. We met the previous one. Is that the one where we met? Because I think I did 3 or 4 events that year. I think it was the previous one. Yeah, I was just with the surgeries and stuff. And I'm sounding like an old man. I sound like my dad talking about surgeries. I'm having a surgery. But the timing of everything, I had to get 1 knee surgery done. And then 3 months later, after it's healed up enough, they can do the second one. So I was trying to all get it done. That's tomorrow morning, hours away. So just trying to, I couldn't fly and do all that and get back and get all the work done that I needed to get done in time. So next year, I'll probably catch you out there if you head there. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Inman Brothers are great. Yes, they are, Sue. They are fantastic. I love them very much. They are definitely my favorite kind of people, and they're absolute brothers. I mean, they're so different, but they are brothers. They poke fun at each other. They laugh together. They're a blast to hang out with too. Let's see. Your sound is so good, says Cha-Ching King. How much of that is your voice and how much of it is your acumen with the software and equipment? Man, I'd love to tell you that it's all my voice and that I have the voice of a velvet voice of a whatever god or whatever that is. I don't. I mean, I've worked on my voice. I come from inner city New England, just north of Boston. So my whole life I grew up with a very bad New England accent that still comes out sometimes. That I had, I've learned to tame it and put my R's back in where they belong. But it's I think a lot of it is you become natural. You get comfortable talking into a microphone and you learn how to sort of control your voice a certain way. But absolutely, like the microphones and stuff that I use. What is this one? This one is way off. It doesn't lift up high enough. This one is an Aston Spirit. I've tested out 1 million mics. I've got like Shure SM7Bs, and I've got Sony. I've just got so many. I've got a ton of microphones. I've lost count. And I do try to find one that works with my voice. I think everyone has a tonality to their voice, and finding a microphone that captures that tonality, because we all have a different tone, and then just kind of learning how to, set it up and have it run and work the way you should. My tone is sometimes good, even nowadays. Sometimes I'll blow it. Sometimes I put out videos and I go, the sound wasn't as good as it should have been. But I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, it's just time. I'm definitely going to do, I've been asked a lot, like, can we do some videos on how to make your mic, your audio sound better? Not just audio in general, but like your speaking voice and how you can really, record your audio, get it to sound good going in when it's first recorded. And then beyond that, what you can do to process the audio to bring out the best qualities of your voice. So we'll definitely be doing more of that content, maybe a live stream or something. 59. What was this? 59 lies? Absolutely not. Thank you, Mrs. Metalcraft. Yeah, I know. It's, I wish. 1966, that's my year. Where is it? It's on this side. There's a reason I love the Route 66 sign. I have all things 66. That was the year I was born, 1966. Which seems, we tell people that nowadays, and they're like, oh my God, that was like what was it like before there were cars? Come on, I'm not that old. But, yeah. Everything 60. I love 66. My favorite car I have is you guys saw it in the I'm Not a Rockstar video. I have a couple of older cars, but my 1966 two-door Mustang Coupe. Yeah, 66. Got it. I love 66. Gen X ages backwards. Yes, we do. Right. That's our story. And we're sticking to it. Plus, I tell everybody, I'm not going gray. I'm going blonde. I'm going to just keep dyeing my hair different colors so you just don't see the gray come through. Hey, Chris, thanks for the congrats, buddy. I really appreciate that. It's been a long road, long 7.5 years to get here, and we have a lot more work to do. So I'm looking forward to moving forward and keeping going. Billy, Billy Butthead. I love this. See, this is like knowing the community. Billy, I love Billy's name. Thanks, Billy. I appreciate that. No kings here. We're all. I tell you, I'm a noob. No kings, just the noobs. But I appreciate the congratulations. Looking forward to doing more of this. You don't look 59. God bless. New follower. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. No, I think you're right. I think I probably look closer to 58. I don't look a day over 58. Let's see. I'm going to read this one. This one looks good. My nephew makes custom guitars. Oh, Ed. Yeah, that's right. Out of Vancouver. I'm going to have to look because I think you sent me the link to that at one point, and I had looked at those guitars. Megan keeps trying to limit how much I spend on cars and guitars, so I got to stop buying stuff. I think I told the story. I was in New York City this year. YouTube flew me out for the Made on YouTube event, which is awesome. And I flew back into Boston, and there was Megan with her bags packed. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And it was my birthday. Got us on a plane, took us to Nashville. Spent a few days in Nashville, just hanging out, listening to music, eating some great food. It was wonderful, and I spent way too much money on a guitar while I was there, so I had to leave before I spent my entire retirement. It was pretty. It was great. I love it. I love places like that. It's my favorite. My favorite kind of places are places that have like great music and clubs, and it's wonderful. I could do that all day long. You're 57 and had an ACL reconstruction. Wow, that's no fun. A while back, I can relate. My husband has our basement cluttered with guitars. Listen, all I heard was your husband is a keeper. I heard guitars, cluttered with guitars. There's no such thing as cluttered with guitars. I think the word you're looking for is adorned with guitars. We're adorned with guitars, right, Megan? I don't have Megan's mic on. Yeah, she's not. She begs to differ. Let's see. I'm trying to get down here and read some of these comments here. Let's see. You are, what is it? You're 2 years older than me? I am. Wow. I thought you were about 45. Well, I appreciate that, Prince Westerberg. Yeah, I'm an old man. You can't, the long hair covers a lot of sins. You see the long curly hair and go, oh, he's not that old. Then I tie my hair back and everyone goes, oh my God, whose grandfather is that wandering out in the streets? Oh no. Oh, here it is. Oh gosh. 6'6". Yep, that's my birth date. One number off from 6'7". 6'7". God. You know what? Someone left a comment on my channel about a month ago. I hadn't heard that. I didn't know the thing. And I was like, and someone said, I don't know what the comment, but he mentioned 6'7". And I was like, and I said to him, Megan, what's 6'7"? What does that mean? What am I missing? She's like, she started telling me about it. And so I said, well, let me just look online. I'll go on Google and figure it out. Oh my God. I walked away feeling more confused than when I had, asked the question originally, just trying to figure out this whole 6'7" thing. I sent the screenshot of the comment to my son going, why did I ever, Google this? And he just started laughing at me. That's quite it was on South Park the other day too. Look, 6'7". It was pretty funny. What are you using for motion graphics, Fusion or something else? I do almost everything. Well, if you think about the content I make, there's not a lot of motion graphics really involved. I mean, I'm creating like overlays and circles and arrows and things like that. It's not a lot of heavy motion graphics really in there. But when I do have to do it, like when I do the music videos and stuff, and we do some stuff that's a little heftier in there. Yeah, Fusion. Fusion is great. I think there's no flies on Fusion. It does a great job with VFX and motion graphics, and it's really customizable. It's just you have to learn the node system, which can be a little scary at first, but once that clicks, once the idea of plugging things in together instead of doing tracks and layering them on top and doing them more like, just plugging them together, man, Fusion is great. We got to get Casey Farris on the channel again. He's so good at Fusion, and he's been on once. And I messaged him, and I said, once I'm back and he'll come back on again. He's like, absolutely. So we'll see him back on. We'll talk more about motion graphics, VFX, those kind of things. Let me see. Oh, bro, you're so good. Congrats, man. Hey, I'm going to get this wrong. Pesova Tech. Pardon my butchering the pronunciation of a lot of names here. Sometimes I just get everything wrong trying to read with my bad New England accent. It's like, I can't get anything right. I didn't change your life. Come on now. You changed your life. Please show us your setup. It's great. And pink waving. I did do a video maybe 3 years ago where I kind of went through the studio and showed how it sort of evolved. It's very small. It started over in that corner and then more that way and then worked around this way. And now Megan has her office on the other side. I'll do an update. I will do an update and we'll walk through some of it because I need to go through the whole thing and reset it up because we've had so much new gear in here and now working with DaVinci Resolve, I need to reapproach the setup. It works really great for coming on live and for filming the stuff that I film, but I have more stuff floating around here, more gear. I've got gear in storage that I don't even use anymore. So I think I have to do an update, and when I do, we'll show you. It's crazy. My people who have seen me post about this, it's like there's speakers hung from the ceiling, there's lights hung from the ceiling. I've got cameras coming from every angle. This is my standing desk that kind of goes up and down, and almost everything is mounted right to it. Yeah, it's just I have a whole nother Studio A over there that's for color grading, and yeah, it's a lot. I don't think anyone knows what 6.7 is. I agree with you. I'm not quite sure either. It's, well, we know what it is. It's 2 off from 6.9. That's it. That's what it is. That makes sense. I had surgery on my neck and jaw, still recovering, born in 6.7. 6.7. 67. Yeah, good. All right. See, another person who's close to my, it's funny. There's a lot of older creators in our community. There's a lot of younger creators. I mean, we have a plethora of men, women, different age groups. But I'm always really heartened because I get, sometimes like Megan will pass an email to me. People will email me with certain questions and be like, hey, I'm 86 years old and I've been editing and I've been watching your content. And it fills my heart when I hear about people, older than me who are like, let's do this. We're going to start editing video. I love it. It's like the center of the Tootsie Pop. The world may never know. You may never know. I agree. Yeah, just one of those things. 6.7. I hope it goes away quickly. It's kind of like the pet rock. I don't know. I don't know if anyone will ever understand 6.7. Hey Daniel, what is this? What PC specs are you using? I've listed them before. Ask me in a comment and I'll say it's tough. The basics of my system is I run an Intel i9, what is it, a 14,900K, how they pronounce those numbers. I never heard anyone say it. Like the higher end i9, I have the graphics card I have is an RTX 4090. I have 128 gigabytes of RAM that I run on my main computer. It's got about 8 terabytes of storage in it. It started off as a couple of different, every couple of years I'll rip it apart and I'll rebuild it with more upgraded stuff. I think I'm going to get rid of the 4090 and go up to a 5090. What I found is DaVinci Resolve is a resource hog. So every time they update the software, which is like every week, you have to like buy new gear to make sure that it runs the way you want it to. So I keep updating, but yeah, it's tricky to keep up with. There we go. 54, not far from the Element 67. Yeah, you got a ways to go. Yeah, you're like a spring chicken around here, young kid, a young 54 here in the group. Yeah. Well, listen, I just wanted to jump on to say thank you everybody for just, being a part of this community and really making my job easy by just being fantastic, asking questions, being supportive, engaging. and helping this whole community grow and being a part of something that I think is important. People really being kind to one another and talking about things that we love, editing video, and, DaVinci Resolve and all the things that go along with it. So thank you guys. I don't want to keep you up here all night. I just want to jump on and say thank you. And I'm looking forward to doing a lot more of this. So keep your eyes open. I'm going to be laying a little low in the next week or so, because I have to recover. It's like a 6-week recovery. I've got content that I've already made and it's posted, and this week there'll be stuff coming out. But keep your eyes open. It'll be, if I'm not responding in the comments section, it's just because I might be doped up on God knows whatever drugs they give you for pain. And then I should be back moving pretty solid in another week or two. That's when I can actually, my brain fog gets past the pain point and I'm back into the thing. So, thank you all very much. And let's keep this whole train going. And